Hello again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Brutus Monroe Inspiration Design Team layout. And today I'm going to be playing with some fun Brutus Monroe products. So I'm just going to show you some of them right here. That is the sweater weather or something to that effect. I'll look that up. Paper. I had a little sampler. And I'm going to use that up on this. I do pull in 2 of the Velveteen Glazes in the green colors. The darker green one is the Fresh Kale, and the lighter green is the Lima Bean. That die set there is called the Evergreen Builder die sets. And then I have the umbrella stencil that I will be using to make this layout today. So I do have 2 photos of my son. And he is still he's opening presents from last year, Christmas. I am still trying to finish up all of those Christmas. My ATG broke right here, so I'm just going to go ahead and change that while I talk to you. In case anybody wanted to see, it is actually pretty easy to change an ATG. And I buy, these are just there's the refills for the ATG, so there you go. And we're almost done. So anyway, I'm going to trim both of those photos down fairly small, just because I do have other pictures of him opening presents, but it's totally cool because I want more. I hand cut those out of that fabulous pattern paper, which is a very thick pattern paper, you guys. If you have never tried the Brutus Monroe pattern paper, you really have to. It is thick, it is luscious, and it is beautiful. So now this is the Fresh Kale, and I'm going to border my entire layout, and I'm going to do alternating colors. Ta-da! It is done. And yes, I did take my time, and I lined up the stencil all the way around. I didn't show you any of that because, honestly, I didn't think of that. I was going to go one color, like one section, let it dry, and then do another, but I honestly was like, ain't nobody got time for all this, you know what I mean? So I just started taking the stencil and just lining it up, which then I ended up getting like a stencil print too in several areas, and I really like the way this turned out. Right here I'm just measuring. When I was lining up on one of the sides, as you've seen, I had a white border, and I did not like that. It did bother me, which is very rare because things hardly ever bother me. But yeah, that one got to me, and I was like, no. So I'm going to trim it down, and I am going to mat it on some black cardstock, and I'm going to gut the black cardstock because, I don't know, I felt like I couldn't waste it. I don't know what my deal was. So I'm going to get this lined up and centered and make it pleasing to my eye. I do grab my liquid adhesive, and I am going to glue this all down. I guess I could have taken a lot of this out, but that's okay. So linked down below, I will have the my Brutus Monroe, the website, my affiliate link. If you feel like you want to pick any of these things up and help support my channel, go ahead and use the affiliate link, or just go to the Brutus Monroe website and pick up some of these fabulous items. I love the Velveteen Glazes. As you've seen, it goes on so silky smooth, and it's all shiny, and though it dries completely matte, and it is like the coolest thing ever. So yeah, now because I gutted that, I want to make sure that my page doesn't get snagged when it goes in or out of the page protector. So I just take some washi, and this is like I don't know, this stuff doesn't stick. I don't even know where I got it. So I add some adhesive and just adhere it down. So I just showed you there that I did use the Evergreen Builder set off screen in my Big Shot and cut out a whole bunch of trees in 2 different colors of green. I'm going to go ahead and mat my little photos that I stuck together. I'm going to just layer them on top of each other and mat them in some black just to bring some more black into the page. I want to try to figure out where I'm going to put those because I did such a crazy, I didn't want any straight lines. I like the wonky lines. So then I've decided on that I'm going to grab my T-square ruler, and I want to bring it up just a little bit because I like the white to show. Now, because I do have so much mixed media on here, I'm going to go ahead and use my liquid glue to adhere everything down to the front of the layouts. I did not prep the page or anything because when I use glazes and such, I don't do that. I just straight to the cardstock. So I'm going to glue all my fun evergreens down and create a horizontal strip across the page with the evergreens. I'm losing my train of thought. I am so sorry. And like I said, I'm just going to keep layering them up with the biggest in the back and the smallest in the front. Probably could have went the other way because obviously, you know, you would see the biggest first. But in my mind, this totally worked. And I'm going to come in and trim off the sides because I did run a couple of those off. I want to make sure they're down. I'm just going to come in with some enamel dots and decorate my trees. Just trying to use up some stash. And you see there, that is kind of... Oh, I thought I lost one. So I was like, where'd the little sucker go? I'm just using my tweezers. And I'm going to stick a whole bunch of these down. And I don't make you watch me do all that. There it is. Done now. I do apologize for the angles of the video. I have hurt my back. And I cannot sit for very long periods of time. So... And I can't, once I sit down and I get comfortable in my craft chair, I can't really get the angle adjusted. And I need to, you know, get videos out for all of my stuff. So I did kind of focus in a little bit here because I'm going to put the title in it. Simply thickers and some letter stickers from my stash. And I'm going to pull out some green and some black. Use my T-square ruler so I have a straight line. And it's going to say Sam. What is it? Yeah. And I'm going to go back and forth between the green and the black. Again, like I said, just bringing more black to the forefront of the layouts. My son he looks like he's in black, but he's not. He's sitting on a navy blue, well, like a gray blue couch. And he has on navy blue pajamas because this is Christmas Day. And then I'm going to pull in some Christmas decor. And just kind of jazz it up. I do put one present underneath the tree. I get this cute little Santa hat on here. And you see here, there's some stash, some puffy stickers. I'm going to put this cute little present on there. And okay, so then I come in and I use all these cute little, I have no idea what that was, but I could not make it work. I grab some of the little ornaments off the puffy sticker and throw some of them on the trees as well. And I'm very undecided on where I'm putting them. And then I'm going to come in with some holly berries and stick them all around my title. And then the more I'm doing it and trying to move them to make them look good, the more I'm like, this does not look good. So they don't stay. The only one that stays is the one that I will put on the Santa hat right here because I think it's really cute. That's the only guy that gets to stay. The rest of them, I take the time to put them on. I start moving them around. And I'm like, this just looks like I slapped some stickers on the page. Like, I'm like, nope. Here we go. Put them back on the sticker sheet. And, you know, that's what it's about, guys. Trial and error. So I do love the way that this background turned out. Oh my God, I could stare at that all day long. And I even, you know, I went and I put it heavily in some areas and not so much in the others. But I felt like it needed just a little bit more. So I go ahead and break out one of the Brutus Monroe sequin mixes. And this one is called Bourbon Street. And I'm just grabbing just the gold. They are the most fabulous gold sequins. And I'm just going to scatter them, and not so much scatter as I'm putting them in the middle of the square. If you'll see, see right there, there's a square pattern. So all of the squares are going to get a sequin in the middle of them. And that is pretty much going to do it for my layout, you guys. Give me a thumbs up if you like the layout. Don't forget to go check out Brutus Monroe. They have fun, fabulous sales all the time. And you can pick up all of this great stuff. I missed a spot, apparently. I missed 2 spots. All right. So yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you tomorrow with another video. Bye.